following the thrilling Game 3 win for the Thunder to stave off elimination. They're up on the Spurs by 7. Look at this wild play. Players diving to the ground. San Antonio ultimately comes up with it, and Metu with the jam over Jerry and Grant. Under a minute and a half to go. Ross splits, goes up, and throws it down over Steven Adams. Terrence Ross with the jam, and we're tied. Here they come. Ross again. Feeds it out. Murray in the corner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Thunder. And Oklahoma City gets a huge break. What a turn of events. The Spurs tie the game. Thunder with a chance to win. It's Paul George. He puts it in from the corner. A long two. 123, 121. Spurs will heave it down the floor. Ross for the win. No good off the back iron. And the Thunder have evened the series with another fourth quarter comeback. And we'll have a winner-take-all Game 5 in Oklahoma City. Herman takes the ball away, lobs it up. Allen couldn't dunk it, but he tips it in. And Brooklyn jumps out to a 9-point lead. More sloppy play here from the Barracudas, and Greg Popovich is not happy. Barracudas for the series. It's Quinn Cook. He's got it. 113, 112, 1.9 to go. Quinn Cook from downtown gives the Barracudas the lead. Unbelievable. And if the Nets can't score here, Virginia Beach will stun Brooklyn in the opening round. 1.9 seconds. Who will they get it into? Durant is out wide. Durant cuts to the basket and he throws it down with 1 second to go. Still time. A heave from Quinn Cook. That will miss. Unbelievable. The Nets win. 114-113. And they force a Game 5. Stared elimination right in the eye. And Brooklyn survives and forces Game 5 against the upset-minded Barracudas. What a game. First of 3 winner-take-all Game 5s. It's the Warriors and the Clippers. Winner faces Houston in round 2. What a thriller this should be. If Game 3 told us anything about this series, we're in for a show. Here's Chris Middleton. Then to shoot. Over to Kawhi. Kawhi drives in and throws it down. Kawhi Leonard with 6 points early in this game, and the Clippers up 11-8. Robinson. Leonard, oh, what a pass inside. Gallinari finishes. The Warriors have just had no answer for Gallinari. He's got 9. Clippers up by 15. This one's taken away on the drive, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down. A strip and steal and slam for Shai. Of course, this Warriors team very different without Clay or KD. Middleton throws it up a prayer, and it goes down, and Iguodala picks up the foul, and he is frustrated. And nothing is going right for Golden State. While in year 1 without Clay or KD, the Warriors put up a fight and force Game 5 against the Clippers. But Kawhi, Middleton, and the gang just too much for Golden State. The Clippers are moving on. 119-107. They will face the defending champion Houston Rockets in round 2 of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. Moore, Adams, Ferguson, Grant, and Westbrook, the 5 on the floor for the Thunder. Ayers inside. Ferguson's going to throw it down, plus the foul on Aldridge. Nice pass by Etuan Moore. DeRozan. Out to Walker. Walker a 3. Lonnie Walker can't hit. He has gone ice cold here in Game 5 after a tremendous series. Paul George over DeRozan. That's good. And the Thunder are up 18 here. Up the floor, here comes Murray. Of course, the Spurs lost Derek White to a ruptured Achilles in the second to last regular season game. Paul George ahead. Gets right past DeRozan and he throws it down. Paul George is having an incredible Game 5. Here's LaMarcus Aldridge. Back to Murray. Now it's DeRozan. DeRozan gets past Westbrook, works it in, kicks it out. Terrence Ross tries the jumper from the corner. That's good. And the Spurs are within single digits for the first time since early in the second quarter. Ross can't hit. Spurs have kept it between about 10 and 18 throughout the second half, but haven't gotten any closer. And Paul George has been a big reason why. Another slam for PG-13. 41 seconds. It's been a great year for Tim Duncan in his first season as coach here in San Antonio. But they may come up just a little short, and that is probably the dagger. Steven Adams throws it down. Thunder up by 12. Final seconds tick off the clock. The Thunder come back from a 2-0 deficit. Spurs blew a 2-0 lead against the Warriors 2 seasons ago. Now they do it again, and the Thunder win the series 133-119, the final in Game 5. They'll move on for a rematch with the team they eliminated in the playoffs last year, the top-seeded Los Angeles Lakers. What a series from both Russell Westbrook and Paul George to carry this Oklahoma City squad. It sort of feels like the momentum got sucked out of the Barracudas when they were so close to eliminating the Nets in Game 4 and a big defensive meltdown against Kevin Durant. Speaking of defensive breakdowns, Nicholas Claxton opened, and the Nets have opened this one up to a 14-point lead. Hachimura can't hit. Well, Greg Popovich has done a heck of a job with this Barracudas team in just their second year of existence, as Kevin Durant works in, and what a finish in the Euro step. The Nets are starting to really pull away. Dribbling, stripped by Kyrie, kicked on the ground, no kicked ball violation, Irving still diving for it, and it's going to go out of bounds. That is the hustle that we've seen all game. The Nets still going hard here with a minute to go, but it looks like the subs are going to finally come in. A great season for the Barracudas comes to an end. The Nets come back from down 2-1, 119-95 the final, and they'll move on to face the 76ers, while the Bucks and Hawks match up in the other Eastern Conference series. And there it is, the playoff grid after round 1. As you see, 4 sweeps. One series went 4 games, the other 3 went the full 5. Lakers and Thunder, Rockets and Clippers in the West. Only lower seed to move on. The Atlanta Hawks outlasted the Raptors. They'll face the Bucks. Nets against the Sixers. But round 2 coming up here in the postseason.